What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we're going to be doing something kind of strange. Maybe a little irresponsible, we'll have to see. Today I'm going to see if my gun works after leaving it outside for 3 months. Now this isn't Florida. The weather is kind of rough out here, and I gotta tell you, I would be amazed if the gun actually works. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 compact. Now, the Smith & Wesson M&P series is one of the most reliable, durable, time-tested guns on the market. I thought about using a Glock, but I already have a M&P that's pretty beat up already, so we decided to go that route just in case it's irreparably damaged by doing this. It's also a little bit cheaper than a Glock. The M&P series is a striker-fired, polymer-framed, compact pistol that's essentially designed to do everything a pistol needs to do: concealed carry, home defense, etc. It's been used by law enforcement, in and out of the military here and there, and it's a very reliable, time-tested, trusted firearm. So I'd be interested to see what actually happens, what is rusted, what works, what doesn't, whether maybe the striker channel doesn't work, whether maybe the trigger won't engage, whether it won't reset. We'll have to see, because a lot can go wrong in 3 months. Now, the months we are talking about here are about half of August, all of September, all of October, and November. Now, we chose those months because they're probably the most hostile as far as like temperature changes in Iowa. We've had snow, we've had rain, we've had sleet, and it'll be an interesting test to see whether the firearm will operate under those conditions. Now, I don't know what that would be simulating other than you're just lazy and you left your gun outside, but I think it would be fun to see either way. I've honestly been curious, and sometimes the curiosity gets the better of me and I have enough time and space to do something stupid. So here we go. Before we do that, I want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. It's because of you I have the guns and ammo to do fun stuff like this. If you want to support the channel, it's the best way to do it. Just go down to the link in the description below. Also, there's YouTube Super Thanks. Many people have been using that lately. We appreciate that a lot. If you want to support the channel but you're not interested in Patreon, feel free to send us a Super Thanks. We buy guns and ammo with it either way, so thank you. I also want to mention a local shelter in Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. It could really use your help. That link is in the description as well. Please go down to that link and donate to those kids. It's getting cold out here in Iowa and those kids could use your help. We'd really appreciate it. And finally, appreciate it if you like, share, subscribe to the video. But it actually has a loaded magazine as well that we could barely get out of the gun. And that's what the ammo looks like in the gun. And I was thinking about shooting that, but now I'm a little unsure. I'm not quite forgotten weapons enough to know whether that's safe or not. But yeah, if we pop off the first round here, the other ones don't seem to be too bad. So as you can see here, a lot of water and weather must have gotten into at least the slide portion, but not the magazine portion quite as much. We've got a little bit of rust here, but the first round is much more corroded than the second, which is kind of interesting. So maybe if you had to use it, you could pop the first round off and maybe the second round would work. Let's check the functionality of the pistol here. I haven't touched this at all, so I have no idea what's gonna happen in this video. So, well, we can't do anything. It's locked. That's interesting. All right. Okay. There we go. Got it unlocked.
We're simulating what would really happen if you left it out.
If you're a fucking idiot. You like left your gun outside in your yard for 3 months and then somebody didn't take it. That's what we're simulating here. So it's sort of functional now. Doesn't like, we even have a trigger. Okay, well, I actually weirdly feel confident enough that's gonna work. I know that's kind of crazy, but I think that's gonna fire at least 1 round. The issue with the striker-fired system is how much shit is in the striker channel. You know, how much stuff is inside, and a smart person would open it up and look.
No one's
but here we are.
No one's ever accused us of that.
True. All right. Shut the fuck up. Well, if this isn't a Smith & Wesson commercial, I don't know what is. I honestly gotta say, I didn't actually expect that to work. I mean, not only is it the gun that's been left outside for 3 months, it's just rusted, it barely even functioned. The ammo is the same ammo, we're still working. I probably should have checked for like barrel obstruction and all that stuff. Welcome to the Hillbilly channel. We're out. We ran the whole mag.
Wow.
No way. And it didn't blow up and kill me. That's kind of a positive.
That is, in fact, a positive.
I didn't want to Kentucky ballistics myself. All right, so now what we're going to do is take the gun apart and we're gonna see what kind of it looks like inside. I just kind of wanted to like dead man's gun it. Like you pick it up, you got to use it. See if it works.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? That's
all right.
what we're all wondering.
So we got our M&P apart. We have a lot of rust on the internal slide rails here, or the slide rails.
Face it towards this. There we go.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Just face it towards the sun.
Yeah. So a lot of rust on the rails. Almost nothing on the trigger components. A little bit here. Certainly a lot on the spring in there that I forget the name of it. And on the takedown lever, the Apex trigger, this is not even a stock gun. I should have used a stock gun, but I gotta tell you, out of all the guns in my collection, this was already kind of beaten up a lot, so I figured just screw it, we're gonna go with this. And the Apex trigger, I don't know if it helped or hurt reliability, but it was 100% reliable, so it didn't bother it any. So for all you guys out there that say these make the gun less reliable, I mean, at least not in the case of leaving it out for 3 months. All right, so now we've got, for certain, a lot of rust on the barrel. The stainless steel guide rod remains completely unaffected. That's kind of interesting. Yay for stainless steel. Then we've got a shitload of rust on the barrel, especially on the lockup. I think that's where we were stuck.
Babe, point it to the sun.
Sorry, I think this is where we were getting stuck right there. See that? Well, let's take a look through it. And we certainly have some stuff in the barrel that I must have just shot out. I don't recommend doing that. That's a good way to have the gun explode right in your face.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Isn't that the case of all YouTube people, I think? I've seen a lot of stuff on Dude Perfect I wouldn't want to do in real life.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, weirdly enough though, I don't know if you can get a good picture of this. There's some stuff in there, but there's really no rusting or pitting.
Highly doubt I'll be able to.
There's some like dirt. But I wonder if there was rust, we just shot it out of there.
Which is strange though, because it wasn't like in the ground.
No, it wasn't. But stuff probably blew into it over the course. I mean, it was sitting up on this table for 3 months, and I know that the rust came from like a water would pool up here. And that's where the rust came from.
Yep, you bet.
Dew in the morning and stuff like that.
Yep.
Now, as far as the controls go, the slide release is super sticky, but the takedown lever worked just fine. And that's one of the reasons why I super recommend these over the Glock style takedown. When we used to do the torture tests, or at in the winter and stuff when I'm carrying a gun, those takedown levers on the Glock, they'll freeze, and sometimes they'll even break. Whereas you have a big strong one like this or the P320, you can ram on that thing and you can open that gun and clear debris or anything that's in the gun. So I like that a lot. The magazine release worked too. We'll just keep using it. So I got another mag here, half loaded up with like 5 rounds of I don't even know it, CCI Blazer Brass. And it's one of the extended, or one of the full-size mags. We'll see if that works. Huh. I suppose now, should we go up and like check like group accuracy? People are probably gonna wanna see if the barrel was affected. I mean, I'm kinda off and on hitting at 50 yards. I'd like to see a group, maybe.
All right, let's do it. Okay.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it apart quick again, and I'm just gonna throw a little Slip 2000 on it. And I know I probably should have done that in the first place, but I was trying to test to see if it would work without it. Yeah, I know I'm gonna clean it up after this, but I think maybe just a little bit of lube probably help the rest of the video go relatively well. We haven't really had any stovepipes or anything yet, but I don't really want any either, so that's just what we're gonna do.
When in doubt, lube it up.
All right, now it's a little cold out here and I got the big thick gloves on, so that might affect how I shoot, as we always say. I'm at 5 yards here. We'll just try to shoot for the middle, kind of see what kind of groups we hold. All right, let's take a look at that. Looks like a classic example of bad trigger control, but the grip isn't bad. Let's do one more from 10 and then 15 and see how that goes. Okay, it looks like all those are pretty wide left. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in all fairness, if you've seen the channel before, these are a lot wider groups than I traditionally shoot at 10 yards. So maybe the barrel was affected a little bit. It could possibly mean that I'm shooting like shit, but I don't know, man. I gotta tell you, like, if you ever seen me shoot some of my other guns, the PDP, etc., I can kind of keep them about right there at 10 yards. So I'll try to settle down, buckle down, and do the best I can on these next ones here at the bottom. Try to give you the tightest group possible, but you know, doesn't always work out. All right, now let's just take a look at that 3-round group quick. All right, as you can see here, these are pretty good. Then we got this one over here. So I would say, if anything, my aim was certainly affected. Because I mean, that's 1, 2, 3 inches left, almost. That's quite a bit, and my elevation seems to be good. And the groups aren't too far apart, and they're all definitely over to the left. And that wasn't the case with this gun before. This is one of my carry guns, and I can tell you it was on. You can see, go watch the previous videos of this gun if you'd like. Should we check the speed?
Yeah.
Oh, we're out. I can tell you it's not locking back though, that's for sure.
That's true.
But, I mean, if you leave your gun out for 3 months and it works at all, that's quite the thing, right? All right, and finally I got 5 rounds loaded up here. And we'll just see how we do at 75. I know it's kind of a big ask. It's actually a hawk back there right now. I don't want to scare him. I like hawks, birds of prey.
We like birds.
Yeah, we do. Except for sometimes the blue jays, that can be annoying. But, yeah, so we're definitely wide left, and we'll just try to aim at the right side of the target and just kind of see what we come up with. We got too far left, we'll hit the fail barrel. Okay. Okay, M&P. Might have to do this with like maybe a Glock and see if the Glock holds up.
I think we should. Let us know if you want that.
Fail barrel.
There's only 5.
Yep. So, accuracy check, reliability check, point of aim or point of impact shift, obviously. I don't actually know how the hell that happened. I don't know if the sight, I mean, I don't know if it expanded and contracted in the cold and the warm and moved. I don't know if like the barrel is like not sitting correctly maybe with the rust. Who knows? I'm not an engineer. But I do know that after leaving my gun outside for 3 months, within 5 minutes I had it up and running, and we haven't had any failures, and all we had was a point of impact shift with some rust that I think I should be able to scrub off. So yeah, when in doubt, Smith & Wesson for a WROL gun, I guess. I mean, it's impressed me, that's for sure. And again, before I click out of this, if you guys want to see this, if you guys want to see this with another gun, you'll have to let us know. I'm not doing a 1911. I'm not doing it. But I might
or maybe, a 2011.
I might maybe do it to a CZ P01 or maybe to a Glock or something like that. So if you want to see either of those, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.